Mark here, and contrary to my previous video, this may be the last drive of 2019 and not my previous one. The reason for being back in the MGB rather than the Jag this time is because my Jaguar is still being worked on. Before we get into that, I wanted actually to talk about camera angles. So somebody mentioned to me at work that this particular camera angle of me sitting here at the steering wheel with the road out in front of me is actually quite distracting, because every time I'm talking and then looking over, he thinks I'm going to like crash into something or not paying attention or anything. So what we're going to try and do is maybe switch it to a different camera angle and see if this one, which is a slightly different camera angle of my face and what's going on behind me. So I don't know if this is if more distracting, because now you can't see where I'm going at all, and it's just concentrating on all the queue of traffic behind me in my old car. It was actually suggested by a guy at work, Ed. So Ed, this change of camera angles for you. But yeah, let me know if you like it or not in the comments, and I'll stick with whatever one the majority prefer. But yeah, we'll stick with this for the time being. So anyway, I'm back in the MG on a less than ideal day actually. This is a pretty grey day and the road is still damp, so probably not the normal day that I would take this car out, because I'm always worried about muck and stuff being thrown up into, you know, the wheel arches and cavities in the car where you can't see, and paranoid about like rust coming back and that kind of stuff. But then, you know, cars are meant to be driven, and you know, other people would argue that you're supposed to keep these things going, and certainly from, you know, mechanical components point of view, using your car regularly is much better than keeping it, you know, laid up for long periods of time, because, you know, seals perish and rubbers dry out and they need a bit of working to get the grease moving around, etc, etc. But the other reason I thought I'd take it out is just because I was itching basically to get out in one of my cars and give you an update on the Jaguar. So the XK8 is still in the body shop, and actually work's only just started on it, because the previous car that was in there apparently had a lot of issues. It does make me slightly concerned that the body shop are, well, not dodgy, but you know, if they tell you stories that, oh, the car came in for a little bit of work and it turned out it needed like both whole sides doing, you kind of think, oh god, please don't let that be my car. Yeah, they've started now, and they've sent me some pictures of the progress, which is good to see. It's kind of like, you know, I don't actually like looking at these photos, because you kind of think, oh, please put my car back together, but at least it shows that they're getting on with it and actually cut the metal out and welded some new pieces back in. So I guess they're kind of like proving what work has been done, and if I ever did want to sell it in the near future, I could show people that it's had a bit of work and, you know, stuff's been sorted out at least for peace of mind. But yeah, hopefully I'll get that back in 2 or 3 weeks time, hopefully sooner, but we'll just have to see, and then I'll bring you kind of the final bill of what it all cost, because there are some other bits which, other than just the wheel arches, that they kind of gave me some quotes on. So once I get it back, I'll talk you through those and how much the individual bits cost. I mean, the price is likely to change either where you are in the UK or even where you are in the world, because it's mainly sort of labour. The price of paint in comparison, although expensive, it's not the majority of the cost. It's the preparation, it's the cutting out metal, it's, you know, sanding stuff down, finishing it, etc. So it's going to vary, but yeah, for people who are in maybe the south of England, it's maybe a guideline to how much this kind of work can cost you. So today then, giving the MG a bit of a stretch of its legs again, just to keep it ticking over, try and avoid any places that are too mucky, but I was actually up near Leith Hill in Surrey recently, if anybody knows the area, and they've actually some quite nice roads, especially this time of year, because they're kind of covered with trees and things, and loads of like yellow and brown and red trees overhanging the road and everything. So although it might not be the best sort of road surface to drive on, it was very picturesque. So for the rest of this video, I'm probably going to head over to that area, have a little drive around, maybe take a little bit of video there, and see what you think. Just for something to do. But the first thing I need to do is get fuel, because I'm running on basically a quarter left, and for anyone who's got an MGB, you'll know that a quarter is almost nothing. So I'm going to try and find somewhere to fuel up, go for a drive, and yeah, I hope you like the rest of this video, and I hope to bring you an XK8 focus video in the very near future. So thanks for sticking with me, see you later, bye.